Hello, hello, hello. So it has been like a hot 3 seconds for me. It should have been a couple of days for you guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Again, I am working on a steampunk journal that I am doing out of a vintage photo album. And in that, I wanted to make not only a journal, but I also wanted to make it where it had a lot of like little secret passages and all of that, because I have this story in my head that it is a family and the mom and dad like discovered how to do time travel. And then we have a villain who's going to go after them. And then there were two sisters who were separated at birth and put into different centuries. And one has to come back and yeah. So please feel free to join in my fantasy. So I am using a couple of kits. The one I'm using that you'll see a lot right now is going to be Tracy Fox and Vagabond, Stamperia from Vagabond. So these are from Tracy. And this is the other sister. So here, I guess we'll do a quick little review so that you can see. Here's our other sister. And you can see that I want like a lot of flips and all of that. You guys will have to let me know. I tried to think like what would be boring or what would you really want to see. I tried to get stuff pre-cut, and I did that because otherwise these videos would be so long, and I'm trying to be really respectful of everybody's time. I also need to make it where not every page has a lot of bulk on it, or we're never going to shut this album. So that is kind of what I'm doing. And I just noticed on this one that I hadn't distressed it. So let's go ahead and get this pocket done. And then we'll go in and we'll make some ephemera. So in the last video, as I said, I have a friend who's wanting me to make her a jellyfish journal. And so I've kind of come up with some ideas on that. I haven't decided if I'm going to gut a book. I'm still working on sizes for her because she wants to use it not only as a journal, but she also wants an art journal. We did decide on the binding that it is going to be an elastic removable binding. So I will take you guys for sure along with that in case somebody has never seen that kind of binding. I did that on my personal, my last personal journal that I had done, and I really enjoyed it because I could take out the pages, paint on it, do whatever I wanted on it, and then I could go in and I could stick it back in the journal. All right, now I know I just had a little cloth. Where is it? Here's another one. So let's just go ahead and wipe that down. And I also wanted to be able to do like little ephemera. In Tracy's kit, it comes with a lot of these little bits and bobs, like you see these circles and stuff. I wanted to be able to utilize those and also have like a little tuck spots. I think I am going to make like some picture mats. And I'm going to do that so that whoever winds up with this journal could also do it with their family. Put their family photos if they wanted, or special occasion, or whatever they wanted, but to do a few mats. Of course, I always say that, and then I get to going, and we never know how it's actually going to evolve. I don't know who this guy is. I haven't decided. I don't want a brother. I don't know why I don't want a brother in it. It's just about the sisters. It's a sister's book. Sorry. I have brothers, so it's not that I don't love brothers. But this is like a sister's journal. And so we kind of want to keep it that way. Did I not? I don't think I inked you either. So we're going to go in really quick. Make sure that's inked. Sometimes I come down here really late in the evenings and try to work on things and get things like pre-cut so that when I'm filming, I can just film and put them down. And yeah, and I don't always get the little things like the inking and stuff around on it. Now, guys, I am going to feel the need soon to send out some Happy Mail. And a lot of you said that you would love to receive Happy Mail. The thing is that I am going to need for you to get your address to me one way or another. I'm on Messenger. I'm on Facebook. Just look for Jackie Black and you will find me, and shoot me a message if you would like to receive some happy mail. I am going to start sending it out hopefully in a couple weeks. I'm going to be doing some grungy papers. So let's see how I can do this with if you would like to be on that list, please let me know, as I would love to send you some. Okay, so now this one, so you can see this is a boo-boo. I don't ever throw boo-boos away. First of all, because I love the ragged, jagged, torn up. I'm super old, and I just like that look. So we are not going to throw that away. Okay, I'm going to move this though so I can glue. Like this was supposed to be the spine to this journal, okay? But I think it's going to wind up as a pocket. My grandson Jamie really wanted it. Now, I love this scene because, I don't know, this just seemed like when the bad guy's after him, like this is just the perfect, like, dramatic scene. So I'm thinking I want to just put this in the background. And then we're going to use this as a really large pocket. And so, but this is also going to be, again, and you can see on this one, I just went ahead and stamped. Let's see, did I want that as another pocket? Hold on, I have to think for 1 second, because I did do all of this a while ago. So this we're gonna put up top here so that it'll flop up. It's hard to keep y'all in frame with this because if I go down too far, you're not gonna see everything either. It's just the space that I have right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna glue that all the way down. We're not gonna be able to do, I think I'll make that a writing space. And so then we're gonna go ahead and glue this down here, but we want this dramatic scene. So I'm gonna glue this one first. So let's get that all tucked down in there. Okay. This probably meant that I was changing my mind frequently because you can see all the little bit of glue on it. And it just meant I changed my mind repeatedly. Does happen. I don't know about you guys, but it does for me. And so I do think maybe after I get this done, I'm going to kind of change the format where maybe I am making like some goodies so you can see the Happy Mail. And that'll go out. I'm very big on that. And there's so many Facebook groups that I belong to, and I love all of them. So if you're on my channel and you belong to one of those groups, I may just pop in and see if they have like a rack list. You may get something. I definitely want to send to those who are constantly chatting with me. I just love your messages. You just brighten my day, each and every one of you. So when you're gluing down, anytime you're doing a hinge, you just have to decide, do I want it to be over the page? I could have stuck this and glued it on the flip side of that, on this side, and then hung it over the page, and it still would have done the flip over, which maybe we'll do on another one to show you. But I want this one to flip on the inside. So now you're going to hear my chair go because I need to be able to see, stand up and see. So I'm sorry if my big head will get in your way. I am trying to keep it out of the camera's way, but we shall see. But I do want to get that nice and straight. Okay, let's see. All right, there we go. Little glue seepage that we want to get up. Okay, so then we have this. Now this right here is going to be a pocket. I more than likely will do something here as well. We shall see. That's where the fun really begins, or where your stories can really take off. Come on, come on, come on. Get down. Let's see. I think that moved a little bit. And it's so black that it's like black on black. So again, if my big head got in your way, I'm sorry. I am not meaning for it to. Okay, now you're going to hear my screech again. Okay, so let me see. I want this to go up, and I did have a paper. I don't know where I put it now. I will list all the different kits. I will try to remember, leave myself a note to link all the different kits that I used. Okay, so now we want this to kind of go right up in here, or do I want it all the way up? I may even want it all the way up. Let's see. Now it doesn't take up this whole space. I try to always think I'm a journaler, and so for me, I like these little spaces on the sides because I doodle on them. And I don't know that everybody else does that. I would imagine most people probably glue across the whole page, but I kind of like, yeah, I kind of like it where I can doodle on the sides. So that's how we're gonna do it. And you know what? If I decide that I hate it, we can go back in when I'm doing the ephemera, and I could glue something there. Sometimes when you're doing your journals, they literally will evolve as each stage goes on, and you just start putting, this is like what I consider the bones of a journal. When you start just doing it, its little personality or big personality just starts coming out. And I just kind of go with the flow of however my imagination takes me for that. Okay, so let's try our best to get this even on both sides, and then put that down. And this just seemed like the perfect, it's like not quite the middle of the book, but pretty close. That's where this would be a perfect time for the bad guy to be introduced. And you know, maybe this is where the bad guy is trying to create the time machines, and I don't know. Like I said, you can see this is when I was kind of playing around with flaps, and that's why I have just kind of learned that if you just don't give up and you just keep going, you will learn how to do all of it. I am not great at following tutorials. I try really hard. I don't know what the disconnect is in my brain, but there is a disconnect. I do really well, like if I'm sitting by somebody and I'm watching that way, and then they're sitting next to me and like showing me how to do something, then I learn really quick, but otherwise not so much. Okay, so we want that a little bit up. We want our sides to be somewhat even, and then we have another pocket. I'm telling you guys, we are going to have so much ephemera for this. I am wanting to use some of my vintage papers and stuff, so I think this journal is going to be a really good journal. And oh my goodness, I have so many vintage books, and so I'm a book lover. Like, I really love books. I love to read, and it's super hard when they're old for me to get them. Yeah, so maybe we'll just grab one of them, because I have all these books that I got at my at a friend's mom's house. She had passed away, and she just had stacks and stacks, and I couldn't even rescue them all because I just could not carry them all. Anyway, so I'm thinking we'll use some of those vintage book pages. And look, guys, there we go. There we go. We're just cruising along. And so then we have some more here. Now, I don't know. Maybe this kind of video is boring to you because you're just literally watching me glue and tell you a story. So let me know, and then I'll change it up for next week. Now, the next video is going to be a little more because I'm going to show you how I actually did these flips and tucks. And then I have to decide if, I don't know. I'm thinking I want this, but I don't know if this is going to bulk up. So I think we're going to leave this out for now and just see how it goes as we make it. But I'm trying to keep my videos at like 15 minutes. And so there we go. We're just cruising along. We're getting all of our flips, our tucks, our writing spaces. and everything. It is really starting to take a personality of itself. Oh, a sneak peek. There's the time machine. Okay, that goes for another day, another video. All right, guys, I will see you on the flip side. And again, let me know if you actually want to watch me cut it, score it, do all of that. I am so happy to do that for you if that's what you would like. I just thought that this might not be as boring. But if you want to know, you just let me know, and then I will make sure to be doing that. Thanks again, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the flip side.